Hi folks, this is my project today I'm working on in the reorganization of my food pantry, my food storage system. I've got a lot of different items in this armoire here. I've got a bunch of spices at the top, seeds and sprout mix, canned goods, some cooking oils, things I canned last year, some fruits, and some dried fruits and things like that, and chicken bouillon. I mean, it's a big mix mush in here. So here's what it looks like. This is the before picture. I can get it all in there. I can't get it all in there, but here's the before, and I'll show you some afters. Wish me luck. Okay, folks, I wanted to show you my befores of what's in these cupboards down below. Excuse me, pup. Alright, so in here, what I had previously stored were some mac cheese and veggie meals. This will feed 2 people, and I had a video on these, and I made a bunch of them and I put them in this drawer, and I thought this was a good idea because they fit nice and comfortably in here, and I may leave them in here, but I may need this space for other things. And the reason why I'm considering moving them is because they're already protected from light because of the mylar, so I could put these elsewhere, say in a regular plastic bin, and just store it like that. Or ideally in a 5-gallon bucket, but I don't have enough 5-gallon buckets to store this. Plus these are a little awkward in size to fit in the 5-gallon buckets for little mini meals, and I like to have easy access to these so we can use them. So right now, that's what's in there. That might be moved. Now this drawer, oh my gosh, is empty. And the reason why this drawer is empty is because I had a bunch of pasta in here in the regular original packaging, just the plastic, and some boxes. And we had a bug bloom, and I had to empty this all out. So there are no more bugs. They are all gone. The bugs came from inside the pasta bags, and I lost a lot of valuable food. So I am committed not to have that happen again. But this is a perfect place for me to store my seeds. Now originally I was keeping my seeds up higher, and it really didn't make sense that they were at eye level. You'd open the cupboards and there they were. Shh. And nobody listens to me here. And I've done some decluttering before, and in the decluttering books it always says use the things, put the things at eye level and hand reach level that you use the most. And obviously seeds I'm not going to be using all the time. It's going to be something I'm just going to pull out occasionally. So I'm going to start by packing my seeds in here. This will keep them out of the light. They're not in mylar. And this will give them more protection than they had up high where they were more exposed. And they'll keep them out of my way. So that's one little step I'm taking. Alright folks, I'll keep you posted. Hey everybody, Healthy Prepper here, and the reorganization is underway. I'm very excited to show you what I've done so far. Today's project was my big wardrobe here that I use now for food storage, and this is in my food prepper's pantry, and I wanted to show you what I've done. Well, first of all, here I've left this as is. These are my individual 2-person mac and cheese and veggie vacuum sealed meals for very long-term food storage, and they're fine down there, so I'm going to leave them there for now. But in this empty drawer that I had before, I have moved all my seeds and my sprouting seeds. These are my garden seeds. My sprouting seeds here, and my dried fruit that I had previously purchased before I got into dehydrating myself. And what I found that helps is anything that's in these little bags is much easier to put in a drawer. So if you have a piece of furniture that you're not using and you want to dedicate it to food storage, it's a great way to store things. So there it is. It's protected from light when it's all closed up, and it's nice and safe. So happy about that. Now on to the top. This is my spice section, and I've made major improvements here, and one of the things I'm most excited about is, number one, I know what I have now. Now that I'm couponing, I'm not going to be buying things that I don't need. I can only buy what I actually need to fill up on. And also, I know how much I have of each. So what I did was I got one of those stair step spice racks, and I put 2 of them back there. And I took, for example here, these both are rosemary. It's rosemary from the first step all the way to the top. So even though I can't read those labels back there, I know that they're rosemary. So it's rosemary from the front to the back, and I know that's how much rosemary I have. My second section, basil leaves. Same thing, basil leaves from the front to the back, all the way to the top, and I don't need to be able to read what's back there or dig back there wondering what's back there. Next section, lemon pepper, same thing, all the way to the top. Poultry seasoning, one of my favorites, all the way to the top. Chili powder, all the way to the top, and house seasoning, all the way to the top. To the left here, 3 bay leaves. I got some bay leaves from a neighbor. He grows some bay leaves, so I got some from there. Those are my bay leaves. In front of the 3-step tray, tiered shelves, I've got some spices I laid down, and the reason I did that is so that I could see their labels. These are ones that are more specialty items that I don't really have a lot of, but I just need to know that they're there. And so I have cayenne pepper, French fry seasoning, and a specialty mixed spice here. And I know how much I have of each because they don't come to the edge. I know that I could still purchase more if I wanted more. I don't have to, of course. The next is the baking section. Here is my ground cinnamon from here all the way to the back. And so I've got lots of that. I don't need to buy that. But way back there, I've got pumpkin pie spice, and behind it, it's an apple pie spice. I consider those very similar, so I put them together. And I don't have a lot of that, and that is good to know coming up on the holiday season as we are. Next beside it, I call it the exotic spice area. In front, there's some lavender, and behind it is some dried lemon peels for, you know, unique decorative items and things like that in baking. Don't have a lot of those, and that's okay. Next is paprika, and I have paprika all the way to the back from here, and I'm good to go for paprika. Parsley, way back there, but it's a very big container, and I do grow and dry parsley, so I can just keep filling that container up. Next is onions. I've got granulated, minced, onion powder, all in this row, and I've got a lot of space up here, and I use onions, this type of onion a lot, and I know I need to get more because I'm going through it. And against the wall here is good old garlic, and I'm loaded from the front to the back, so I know I don't need to buy any garlic for a very long time. This is so helpful just to know what I have and what I need and what I don't need to buy. Okay, so next shelf. I do have a lot of family members that come in and pilfer, borrow or ask for things, and they're always asking me, where is it, where is it? So now I can just tell them, oh, just open the wardrobe and look under the bouillon section, or look under the vinegar section, or look under the oil section. Here are all my oils, all different kinds. Pam spray kind, exotic oil kind, coconut oil, some sesame oils, just fun oils. Then I've got my vinegars, all the way back there, labeled under vinegar. Bouillon. I've got beef and chicken and vegetable and onion bouillons here. So it's so nice that they're together and easy to find when you're cooking. It's going to make things a lot faster and smoother when it comes to dinner time. And these are just little paper labels I stuck up. They don't have to be fancy. You can get fancier than I did, but this works for me. Honey, my honey section. I was so happy. I actually found twice as much honey as I thought I had. And this was a very nice and big surprise, and I'm feeling very good about that. I actually found some really nice honey. Oh, hold on. Okay, sorry about the interruption there. Okay, back on track. So here's the honey, and I found this wonderful organic honey that I got at a local organic farmer farm, and I completely forgot I had it. So there it is. Very exciting to find things that we forgot we had. So next are extracts, and this is where I have my vanilla and almond and rum and orange, rum flavor, and orange extracts for cooking and baking. And here on the next row down, I've got here's my curry section, and this is curry from the front all the way to the back. That's the way I know how much I have. That seems to be the easiest system to do here. And I did have to bag some curry. I got some curry that was in clear plastic bags, and I could smell it, and I decided to put it in the Mylar bag for safekeeping. Here's my crushed red pepper section, my chili powder section. This was extra I put it down here. My Cajun seasoning and my steak rubs. They go all the way to the back. Down here, I happen to get a blowout special on seasoned salt, which really won't ever go bad. It was 75 cents and I got 20% off of that on top of that, so I basically bought the whole case. So I got plenty of that. Here's my, right beside it, this is so funny, my no salt seasoning. I went through my no salt phase for a while there, and so I used a lot of this kind of seasoning, and I have that all the way to the back. And then next door, one of my hubby's favorites, whole black peppers. He loves to make steak au poivre and things like that with the crushed peppers. So this is all whole black peppers and one little loose pepper in front. And over here, I've got my canned section. These are all my canned jams from the previous year. I've got kiwi, apple, I've got my marmalades, I've got some clove marmalade, vanilla marmalade, blackberry jam, blueberry jam, strawberry jam, fig jam. Here's some canned white asparagus, canned white asparagus. And here are some jams and fruits that are store-bought, and I've just put them all in the same section, and they're all the way to the back, so I know exactly how many I have. So there you go, folks. Here is phase one of one wall of my Prepper's Pantry, reorganized for the new year. Hopefully we'll all make it past December 21st. My pantry is counting on it. And I'll keep showing you updates as I get things organized as I go. I'll try and share any tips and tricks to make things hopefully easier. And I'd love to absolutely hear any tips or tricks that you have for organizing your pantries, because you know, we can all learn from each other. So feel free to share away. I'd love to hear your comments. And happy and healthy prepping, everyone. Hi folks, order a free sample pack of GOFoods survival food today. Here's what you get in your survival pack, plus the drinks, and happy and healthy prepping for long and short-term survival purposes. Take care everyone. Healthy Prepper.